Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Now, in today's video we're going to be answering the question of where are all the 1933 pennies? Where are they now? Let's find out. Now, I'm sure the 1933 penny needs no introduction, but very briefly, back in 1933, no more pennies were needed for circulation. However, King George V needed some, just a few to bury under the important buildings along with a full set of coins from the year, as it was tradition to bury a full set of coins from that year under the new buildings being built. So then, the Royal Mint, whilst not making any for circulation, did produce some. How many? Just 7. It wasn't accurately recorded, but it's believed to be only 7 1933 pennies exist. And here is one. A now famous and idealised coin with lots of prestige, the 1933 penny. As is to be expected, it has a very, very large price tag. The current auction estimate is around £200,000, up to even maybe £250,000. So then, that begs the question, where are they all now? All of these 7, where are they? Let's go through one by one and find out their locations. Number 1 is the most obvious, as it is still housed at the Royal Mint, in the Royal Mint Museum. If you didn't know, you can book on a tour and go and see behind the scenes of the coin room production, as well as there being a little gift shop there and a museum to look around as well. Now, in that museum there's lots of lovely coins, including this 1933 penny on display, and this picture was actually taken by Max from our team here at Bits and Bobs, as we were all very lucky to be able to see a 1933 penny in person on display at the Royal Mint Experience, and it was a breathtaking moment. So that's where the first one is. Number 2 is in a similar situation, as it is at the Museum of London, once again in another museum housed for prestige and history. The Museum of London houses one there, and it was given to them by the Royal Mint, as the Royal Mint made a few extra that weren't needed in the buildings, just for sort of museums and historical records. Now then, moving on to 3, 4 and 5, these are all grouped together because they are in the same situation. And these coins, 3, 4 and 5, are the ones that are all owned by private collectors. So there's some of them, as we see here, have been graded by some grading companies, put into slabs to protect. Most of these will be locked away in vaults of rich coin collectors lucky to own a 1933 penny in their collection. So that's those 3. We now move on to number 6. So where is the 6th 1933 penny? Now this one was originally buried under the foundations of the St. Cross Church in Middleton, West Yorkshire, back in 1933. However, this coin was stolen. That's right, in 1970 the coin was stolen by some thieves who have yet to come forward, so the coin is missing. A missing 1933 penny, a very exciting prospect to collectors. Where could it be? Could it have been inherited and just mixed among some others? Could you find one in some old coins, or is it still in the possession of some illegal owner? Now then, after this was stolen, all the others that were buried were dug up to prevent this happening again, and that's how some, like I've shown you before, are owned legally, as those were dug up and then sold, the right way rather than just being stolen. Now then, all but 1 were dug up. 1 is still buried. That's right, number 1, the last one, is still buried underground. Deep beneath the earth, hiding with its year set, is that 1933 penny, buried forever perhaps. So where is it? It is buried under Senate House as part of the University of London, which of course was built in the early 1930s. The coin has been there now for 90 years under this university. The university have put out a statement saying the coins are very, very deeply buried and not buried where you'd expect. Seems like a little bit of a distraction from people finding the 1933 penny. I wonder if these coins will ever be dug up, illegally or legally. Now as for that missing one, please do comment down below if you have the missing 1933 penny. And if you are worried about the legal implications of owning it, then don't worry, the Bits and Bobs team will be happy to take it off your hands completely for free. So there we go, please do subscribe if you've enjoyed and learned about the 1933 pennies, and of course a big thank you for watching. Please do like, comment, share and subscribe and all that good stuff to help the channel, and we'll see you soon for more coins on Bits and Bobs. Bye!